ASMR video. More specifically, this is ASMR as it relates to 90s candy, or rather just candy that was popular when I was a kid. So maybe like late 80s, early 90s-ish. I've got everything from Pop Rocks. I've got a little bit of honey. We'll see if my teeth are even still connected to my head when I'm done with those. The main point of this video today is just to kind of go through and see if these candies still hold up. Sometimes I think that we tend to idolize things, or romanticize things rather, from our childhood, when maybe at the end of the day they were just trash. I don't think any of these are going to be trash, but let's give it a shot and see what we think. I'm going to start right off the bat with some crybabies, because mama didn't raise no bitch. I have the orange and I have blue. I'm honestly more like excited about the blue. Anything blue raspberry totally has my heart. Now, if you don't remember crybabies, they were just like essentially bubblegum on steroids, kind of the same line as like Warhead candy. Super sour when you first get them in your mouth, but then as you chew it, the bubblegum, it turns into more of like a sweet classic bubblegum. Now, I remember this being almost like painfully sour, so I'm kind of excited to see if it still is. That sounds a little masochistic. I don't mean it like that. Maybe I do. Let's get into it. Sniff test. Oh, that smells good. It smells like the fair or something for some reason. It smells like diabetes. Now, I hope it's just the humidity that is making this look wet and kind of like slimy. I don't know if you can like see that or not, but it should be fine. Okay. Ooh. Still sour. It's still sour. Very juicy. Very fruity, very like pixie stick energy, sweet tart energy, but in gum form. I am gonna rate these, by the way, on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being pure ass trash, 10 being like absolutely just chef's kiss. I'm gonna give this a 7, simply because it was a little bit slimy in that container, the little packaging. It also did hit my my mom used to call this like your goozle. Like when something hits you when it's sour, she would be like, oh, that got my goozle. That got my fucking goozle. It was slightly painful, not as painful as I remember, but it's still like overall super yummy. It's got a good taste right now. I'm gonna give it a 7. Let's get rid of this. Moving right along, I'm gonna go into my absolute favorite old lady candy. My best friend made fun of me the other day because she was like, you really like old people candy. This is a bit of honey. So these are, I don't know how else to describe them except they're a bit of honey. It just tastes like honey. These come in like these little wax paper wrappers. This is definitely something your grandmother might have had in her purse. They're chewy too, like they're chewy as hell. They're hell on your teeth, but I am honestly 38 years old and I've never had a cavity. That might be hard to believe, but it's true. So if this is like what does me in, then honestly, that was fate. Do you see how sticky it is? Oh my god. It's like stuck to the wrapper and everything. So I'm just gonna like do my best here. Oh, my teeth really are cramped. Is that like a thing? What if this is my first cavity budding after I just bragged that like I'd never had one? For some reason it's making my back tooth hurt. But oh my god, that's so good. Like 10 out of 10. Still buttery or anything, but like, you guys need to get on these and try them. Don't let anybody make fun of you for doing it and for loving them the way that they deserve to be loved. Alright, so coming up next, Pop Rocks. These are absolutely phenomenal. They always have been. Listen to that, my god. Little rocks of exploding candy. When I was a kindergartner, I was absolutely terrified of these. My mom packed them in my lunch one day and I cried for like a full 30 minutes. I thought that they would hurt you, but turns out they really don't. They just kind of make this like sound in your mouth. We have the cotton candy explosion. I'm a huge fan of cotton candy. Anything, the more sugar the better in my opinion. Now with this one, what I want to do is first kind of open. We're going to give it a little sniff test because I know it's got to smell amazing. And then we're going to go right into it and listen to the song that they sing us. I feel like an idiot doing this. They're blue and red. Oh, they don't really smell like anything, actually. It's kind of disappointing. Oh! The fuck? Wow. Oh my god, that's amazing. These are aggressive, my god. Let's go for another round. Wow. What do you even think they're saying? They're probably like, get me out of your mouth. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I think I might need to like wait a second for these to stop singing. Like I can like hear it in my brain. That sounds stupid, but I can like hear it like it's like all up in my sinus cavities and shit. Okay, so I literally had to take a break for a second because I could still hear those pop rocks just going off like tiny little grenades in my mind. I think we're good now though. Yeah, I don't hear anything. So, coming up next, I had actually never heard of these. They're called Sods. I don't know if you guys remember these or not. They feel kind of like they would be like maybe like a Starburst kind of sort of. But I've got blue raspberry, I've got orange, and I've got watermelon. I'm definitely gonna go with the watermelon because I am a slut for watermelon 100% of the time. Okay, this looks like a hard candy. This looks like a grandma candy, and I'm not about that life. It's super sticky looking. Like, can you see how like it's like stuck to the paper? I don't know. We'll give it a shot. It almost looks like a Luden's cough drop. Oh, it's sticky. It's like, oh. Alright, let's try it. Ooh, it's got a little tang to it. Okay, okay. So there's definitely like a crunch to it. But it's not like Werther's original crunch. It's like, and it's sour. Oh my god, it's so fucking sour. Why is it foamy? It feels like it's like foaming. I don't know about this. It doesn't even taste like watermelon. I'm gonna give this a 2. But that one was just like the first time that watermelons ever let me down. So, Sods. You can fuck right off. Definitely 2 out of 10 for sure. Next up, let's get into something that is maybe a little bit more, I don't know, fun. If you were like me as a child, and I'm thinking you probably were, or else you wouldn't be here, I like to chew on things like that weren't necessarily edible. So, Polly shoes, anything plastic. Honestly, I absolutely love just like this is where my next item comes into play. Wax lips. Wax lips are basically just wax lips, okay? I don't really know how else to describe them. Now, this is the thing. So, like, I looked at the ingredients because I wasn't sure necessarily, like, what do you do with these? I mean, it's got, like, sugar, wax, soy lecithin. It's got, like, artificial flavoring and stuff, so it's got all the components of something that should be edible, but are they edible? Are they meant to be eaten? I've never actually, like, had these, I don't think, so I don't really have a lot of experience with this. Sure, I could Google it, but what would be the fun in that? Let's just find out for ourselves. I know you're definitely supposed to chew on them, and my entire point of talking about Polly Pocket and, like, the Barbie shoes and stuff is that chewing on something plasticky just feels nice. It just does. I don't care what you say. It's very satisfying. Oh, wowzers. It smells like candy. Okay, so you can kind of just see, like, these are just, like, big, juicy, yum lips. And I think you're just supposed to kind of pop them in your mouth. You can see the back and that little bar right there. I think you just chew on that or something. Are you gonna hold on to it? I don't know. We'll try it out. It smells good as hell. It smells a little bit like Pledge, the dusting stuff. I don't know why I think that's. What is wrong? Am I okay? I don't know. Oh my god, this might be too big for my little mouth, but I'm gonna make it fit. Once again, I said, Mama didn't raise no bitch. This ain't it, y'all. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that. Did it mess my lipstick up, or am I still okay? I think I'm still okay. Hold on, I might need to do a check and make sure that I didn't fuck my whole mouth up with that, because honestly, that was a lot. Hold on, we gotta take a break. Okay, so we're all good. I had to just do a little touch up. I'm still a little confused. I don't really know what the point of those is, except to look like you've absolutely been butchered with Juvederm. But honestly, it wasn't as satisfying as I thought it would be. You can see where I just chomped my two front teeth into this bad boy. Look at that. Just, but I mean, it's. I don't know. This is kind of a letdown, y'all. I am gonna Google, like, are wax lips edible, because I don't know if they are. The wax lips and teeth are typically discarded after everyone has had their fun and never consumed. It's not digestible and can easily cause stomach aches and pains if large amounts are consumed. Okay, so we're just gonna, like, put that to the side. I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 10 because that was absolutely a big old letdown. Coming up next, though, however, I have one of my favorites, just because it's very pretty and it looks like an amethyst. Rock candy. Now, rock candy, I feel like, was something that we always got if we went to, like, a museum of some kind. If we ever went to a gift shop, for some reason, they would always have, like, the astronaut food, like dehydrated ice cream sandwiches and rock candy. But let's see if they still hold up. This is grape flavored. Oh my god. I feel like grape gets shit on a lot, you know what I mean? It's like all about cherry and strawberry and stuff, but like grape is a flavor too. It deserves respect. beaver. Okay, honestly, that does not taste like grape. It just tastes like pure sugar. But the texture is really nice. It's actually like, look how pretty it is. Like, are you kidding? Oh my god, it's like, I should put this under the full moon to charge. You know what I mean? But there's not really any flavor to it. I like the texture though. I used to like to crunch these, so like, let's see if we can still crunch it. When I tell you it's very much like, where's the grape? I cannot, there's no grape. I can only take one bite of this. If I take another bite, I will vomit. And that's a video for another time. No, I'm just kidding. We've got to like take a sip of water, honestly, to wash that down. A little seltzer water always does the trick. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Alright. Oh! I just really feel like this is gonna be like, it's like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. It gets the job done. It's super, super sweet, but like, there's no flavor. Where's the flavor? There's none. It's really just like crystallized sugar that's kind of easy to chew. I will say, the chewability, top notch. It's absolutely amazing. Other than that, though, I don't know. It's just kind of a letdown. But that's really it, guys. I wish I had more. I'm not gonna lie. I was going to do a taste test on the little, the bug lollipop. We used to get these from Spencer's Gifts, and there was like that little bug in there. But I just cannot force myself to do that today. I just cannot. It might be a video for another day, but looking at that little scorpion in there has just really got me feeling some type of way, and it's not a good way. But I do thank you guys so much for bearing with me while I get used to my setup, while I get used to even my capabilities of doing an ASMR video. I know some of you probably hate ASMR, and I get it. I get it. And you don't have to like it. But the ones that stuck in there with me through this, you're the real ones. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.